Hello, hello, hello. What do we have here then? All right. Hi guys. How you going? Welcome. Hello. Who we got here? Three fingers. Hello. Excuse me. Aussie, Jim Dillinger. Hello. Jethro, Richie. It's moving fast. Open Chancellor. Is that right? The real Aussie guy. 77 Wild. John Cheeseworth. Jethro Norman. Is that Jethro? Jethro that I know. Isness, hello, how you going? I've got a little line here. Check this out. Can you see that? Whee. Hang on, it's a bit hard. There you go. Isness made me that little lion. Isn't it cool? It's made out of copper and it's got like gemstones and stuff in it. Sherry Ives, how you going? Aki Boaz. Natasha, Angela, hello. Redneck Rumbler. To Joy, how you going? Bev, Jess, Pete Jackson, Mr. Bryce, Labyrinth of Knowledge, Joanne Gray. All right, 115 of you. All right, so what I thought we'd do today, I've got a couple of things. I've got some interesting TikTok videos too that we're going to have a bit of a look at. We're going to check out the Monty's planisphere. What is it? 1597, I think. And Webster's dictionary, 1828 version. You can get it online. And so I thought we'd try out some words. And if you guys have got some words that you want to look up, we could check out their meaning in the 1828 Webster's dictionary. Hello, Mab. Yeah, so it is Jethro. Hello, Jethro. How you doing? Mab, Erin, Sonia, hello. Sarah, Brian, how you going? One love, mate. Manny Silva, hello. All right, so let me. Can I share my screen? Let me. Okay, it's going to go funny for a bit. That one. How do I do? There. Okay, can you guys see that dictionary? Oh, now I can't even see if yet. Gosh, this isn't good. Yes, okay. So Webster's dictionary. So if we put in things like firmament, I really need two screens, man. My other screen's not working anymore. A firmament, this is 1828. The region of the air, the sky, or the heavens. In scripture, the world denotes an expanse, a wide extent, for such is the significance of the Hebrew word coincided in region, and God said, let there be a firmament. So the firmament is in the Bible. Is it still in the Bible? I don't know. The original, therefore, does not convey a sense of solidity, but of stretching extensions, the great arc or arch of expanse over our heads. So they're starting to change it a bit there. So now I haven't done this very well. I'm going to have to, gosh, I need another screen. Hang on, let me see if I can do this. If I change my screen, you're probably going to see it, aren't you? Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay. How did everyone see that? Ion as a noun and then as a prefix, ion. Oh, okay. I just need to grab up another screen that I can look on. This is really annoying. 1 minute. Sorry. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I'm on it. Okay, so what was it? Ion. Let's have a look at ion. Anyone else? Nothing else. Ion. Ion's an interesting word. Of course, it's the end of many words. And let's go. Ion. Oh, is it going to have it? No, it doesn't have it. What does ionic mean? The ionic order in architecture is the species of column named from Ionia in Greece. It is more slender than the Doric or Tuscan, but less slender than the less ornamented, than the Corinthian and composite. It is simple but majestic. Well, there you go. Ions didn't exist in 1828. So that's no good at all, is it? All right. Has anyone got any? Okay, ether. There's a good one. Okay, now I'm going to keep this share on and see if I can be smart and use another screen. So we'll go ether with an A. Ether. No, it doesn't like ether. Maybe we'll go ether. Ether. A thin, subtle matter, much finer and rarer than air. Wow. Which some philosophers suppose begins from the limits of the atmospheres and occupies the heavenly space. Well, there you go. The fields of light and liquid ether flow. In chemistry, a volatile, inflammable fluid. Oh, okay, yeah, like ether, yeah. Wow, well, there you go. Now, are there any other? Let me see. Okay, I'm going to be smart, I think. All right, anything else? Okay, I can see here. Oh, gravity. Flat fact says gravity. Gravity. It's a bit grave, isn't it? Gravity. Weight, heaviness. In philosophy, the force by which bodies tend or are pressed or drawn towards the center of the earth or towards some other center. Okay. Or the effect of the force in which last sense gravity is synonymous with weight. So basically it's in there as gravity. All right, well, that's no good. Anyway, what are some more ones? Atom, Eden, light. Atom, what? Atom. The ultimate or smallest component part of the body, anything extremely small, a particle of matter that is so minute as to admit of no division. So yeah, the indivisible. Eden, the den, right? The den of the E's. Who are the E's? The Elohim? Who knows? Oh, look, they've even got the apostrophe in there, the Eden. The country and garden, country and garden in which Adam and Eve were placed by God himself. All right. Oh, Jethro says signature, or is that sign at A sign, stamp or mark, impressed, the brain being well furnished with various traces, signatures, and images, the natural and indelible signature of God stamped on the human soul. Well, that's a little bit different, isn't it? In old medical writers, the external mark or character of a plant. Okay, yeah, as in like the signature. Yeah, I get that. And we get energetic signatures. And down number 3, a mark of proof or proof from marks. Is that where you have to write it? Wow. Sign manual, the name of a person written or subscribed by himself. Well, there you go. So, yeah, it doesn't say it's binding or anything, but yeah, it's saying obviously it's a signature, right? But that's the third one down. But cacistocracy. What is a cacistocracy? Blah, blah, blah. What is the subject? Can you see this, Cam? Yes. Ginkgo, weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, good one. Okay, let's see what the meaning of weird was in 1828, because it was something back. Okay. Oh, skilled in witchcraft. Okay, so yeah, it's almost there. Um, yeah, basically, weird originally was, yeah, well, don't know about witchcraft, but it was, spiritual, um, kind of people were the weird ones. And it got changed, I think, Shakespeare, right? Was it? Or was it Sir Francis Bacon? I don't know. One of them changed it. Hello, Rena Simmons. How are you? Hello from Yorkshire. Hello, Malcolm. How are you? Uh, Absurdistan. What? Absurdistan. Is that a word? Okay, let's all find out what Absurdistan means. Absurd. No, well, there you go. Oh, Absurdistan. Okay, now I get it. Oh my God, can't even read. Absurdistan. Isn't that next to? That's that country being at war with Russia, isn't it? Absurdistan. At least their ruler, their president, prime minister dude. He's a bit absurd. Mount Meru, Edity. What's Edity? Edity. Mount Meru. I wonder if Mount Meru is in there. Mount Meru. No, doesn't like it. Yeah, Absurdistan. Yeah, I know, right? I know, Sherry. Do. Word, try spelling. All right. Let us try spelling. Oh, they had spelling book. Naming the letters of a word or writing them, forming words with their proper letters. Taking another's turn. But again, look, they've say here spell apostrophe ing. So it's still much more of a spell back then. The act of naming the letters of a word or the act of writing them. That's interesting. Orthography, the manner of forming words with letters. Bad spelling is disreputable to a gentleman. There you go. But yeah, spell apostrophe ing. That's interesting. Okay, are there any more? Oh, entity. And entity. A real being or species of being. There you go. So let's try person. An individual human being consisting of body and soul. Oh, we apply the word to living beings only possessed by a rational nature. The body, when dead, is not called a person. A man, woman, or child considered as opposed to things or distinct from them. A human being considered with respect to the living body or corporeal existence only. The form of her person is elegant. Oh, okay. So yeah, nothing there. What about what's the other one? Human. So I mean, this must be before the legal takeover, right? Before they changed all the spells. A human having the qualities of a man. Well, that's just not acceptable. I'm completely offended about that. Profane. Oh, not sacred or divine. As a human author. What? So there you go. Human, not sacred or divine. Okay. That's not good. All right. Oh, abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. What does abracadabra mean? I do know that. It means I make things manifest or something. On the name of a deity worshipped by the Syrians, a Kabbalistic word. The letters of his name written on paper in the form of an inverted cone were recommended by Simonicus as an antidote against certain diseases. Well, there you go. I thought it actually meant something different to that. Who knows? How about alien? I'm an alien. I'm an illegal alien. A foreign not being to the same country, land, or government. I mean, and this is the thing, right? Because that's actually what the original meaning of alien was. It didn't mean, someone who was a different species necessarily. It just meant someone who was new to that land, right? Alien, a foreigner, one born in or belonging to another country or maybe another land, right? They could also be called extraterrestrials. All right, so let me stop sharing for a minute because I've got I'm going to have to do a video on this. But hey hippie shake, how you going? Macklem 77, hello. James Kaplan, hello. Flat fact, hello. I know, right? Inverted cone. Yeah, don't spiral down, guys. Spiral up. Polyester, hello. Yeah, did anyone see Jared Booster's latest video on the airships? It was really cool. And if you haven't checked out his channel, go and check it out. Jared Boosters, really good stuff. But he was talking about these airships that were spotted in North America in the early 1800s, and they were like 350 feet long. Like that, they were, they shouldn't, in the narrative, they shouldn't have existed. And some of them landed, and people got out, beings that looked different, apparently, right? Aliens from the extraterritorials, maybe. And they said that they were from the lands of the north. And this was back in the 1802. And these airships were spotted by heaps of people, and they were described as cigar-shaped. And Jason from Archaics put out a video recently, and I can't remember which one, but I'll put a video, I'll make a video of it, where he was talking about the 1400s and all these people seeing cigar-shaped objects. And of course, what do we have today? I mean, not so much now, but definitely back in the 80s and 90s and noughties, UFOs, cigar-shaped UFOs. So, going off that term of alien, is that what an alien is? Yeah, I found that really interesting. So who else saw it? Oh, hello, Jessica Graham. How are you going? It says the permissions. Yeah, I know TikTok. I know. People in China aren't allowed to use TikTok. Yeah. They just give it to the West. I know it's very bad, but I'm going to infiltrate it and use it for good. This is the thing, right? Extra Terror, yeah. So did anyone see that? Jason is playing on TV at the moment, on TV. Oh, really? He's on the TV now. Did anyone see it? Jason Booth says, oh, thank you, hippie shake. Look at that. You're awesome. Whenever I hear the word cigar, I think of Monica Lewinsky. That's another story. I mean, God, everything's just a story. Do you know the Monica Lewinsky story that she wasn't actually the intern? She was paid to take that role. And if you look into it, there was another intern that shall we say is no longer living, who was the actual one. Oh, S. Ra, Sarah, he is here. And guys, if you see the amazing artwork behind me, that was done by Sarah. So if anyone is out there with a channel or with a website or anything else that they want some artwork or designs done for, logos, contact Sarah at S-Ra channel. Actually, I think you've got another channel, don't you, Sarah? I've really got to... I'm very unorganized. I've really got to get your things together. All right. What was I doing? Yeah, we was talking about cigar-shaped things. There. Yes, thank you. Cabra. I'm not going to... God, I can't speak or read tonight. Cobra. I'm not going to attempt your surname, but he says abracadabra equals I create what I speak. And that's what I thought it was. Yeah. Oh gosh, lots and lots. Extra, additional, and or beyond. Yes. I just spoke of Monica Lewinsky's dress. Oh gosh, the dress. Oh, That's okay, Sarah. I really appreciate this artwork. Well, I've got two, right? There's actually another one behind it. The monolith take. So what about the cigars? Did anyone see Jared's channel? Anyway, I'm going to do a video on that. Because, well, actually, this will lead in to the next little bit that we're going to have a look at, which is this map, which is the Monty's 10-foot planisphere of 1587. So, who's here? TT's Double Wide Dream Farm. Nice. That's a cool name. All right, so I'm going to share screen again, and we're going to have a look at this map. So this is it. And I did a video on this actually the other day. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. It's called Circling the Square, because they get this map and they turn it into a globe. And as you can imagine, turning this into a globe means you have to turn this outer ring into a dot like that. So you can imagine how much land was taken out of this map to do that. But 10-foot extraordinary 60 sheet manuscript of a world map in 1587. So that's the other thing. This is 10 foot. It's rather large. Now it's in pieces. So they found it in pieces, in squares. But the whole thing's 10 foot, which is rather large, right? Was it made by rather large people? Who knows? But here it is. And as you can see straight away, we have, this is South America and this is Africa. So look how wide South America is. And this is because, as I said, if they're turning this into a sphere, they have to cut all this land out down here. So the sizes of the continents in the middle, I mean, most of those would be slightly bigger, but the ones at the bottom on the outside, they must be like twice as big as they actually show us. But down here, we have America, Brazil. So this is still called Brazil in the 1500s. And down here, of course, the best part of this map is all this extra land. Terra del Fuego, the land of fire. And as you can see, no ice. But we've got bunny rabbits, grasshoppers, birds, storks, stalking people. Storks seem to be everywhere in these old stories too. And of course, the region of the giants, which is Patagonia. And Patagonia means the land of the Bigfoot. So is that what a Bigfoot really is, maybe? Right. And I've got a video I'm going to show later, because, we see all these pictures like this, right? These, is that a seahorse that he's riding, like these mermen, right? But also the sea creatures that are in all these old maps. Is that one? Oh, that's some big giant coming out of the ocean. Oh, here you go. This is where you go to get a coffee, guys. Starbucks in the ocean. Yeah, sea monsters anyway. We'll get back onto that later. But down here, look at this, by the way. This bird is carrying an elephant. Okay, now, I mean, we have all these stories of thunderbirds, and then we have all the mainstream narrative of, dinosaurs, pterodactyls. Look at the head on that. And they tell us everything was bigger in the past, right? So is there bigger creatures on the outside? Is that sort of how they got in? Do they come in every now and again? And that's what we're told of the dinosaurs and things. We don't know. This is Il Rio Portogallo. Is that right? Is that Portugal? Portugal, by the way, means Port of the Gauls. Thank you, Jason from Archaics, for that. Let me see if I can turn this around. Turn. Come on. Turn. Turn. Doesn't want to turn. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, what's happening? Something's happening. Okay. Probably still can't turn it. Well, that didn't help. Okay. So where is Australia? So we've got, this is South America. So this, I mean, and Africa, right? Look, this is Africa. Okay. I mean, look how wide it is. Look how wide this continent is, but also look how green it is. This is the Sahara. I've shown this before. Just going to wait till this buffers in a bit. So this is the Sahara Desert. Now we've got this band of red, but as you'll see, that's actually the Tropic of Capricorn. It's just sort of showing where the sun goes over. But look, the rest of it is green with water everywhere, trees, and cities. Again, these red bits. Don't know why the cities are always red, but they are always red. I mean, look over here in the 1500s. But Africa, the Sahara, just full of cities, rivers, lakes, very large goats. Oh, and dragons. So there you go, Guinea down there. I think what's it called? Barbaria. Yeah, Barbaria. There you go, Barbaria. So Africa was Barbaria, which comes from the Berbers. It's Berberia, and the Berbers are not the people that I mean, they still actually live all through here, but they're not the ones that we're shown. They have sort of paler skin, shall we say. But they tell us that the barbarians come from this side, don't they? Oh, that was my phone. So this is, how they just change everything in history. It's just all, and so if they're changing all that, then how true is all this? Right? Dragons, sea creatures, that's the crocodile. But there's definitely, otherworldly, shall we say, creatures. But up here now, I really want to turn this around, and I don't know why it won't let me. Let me turn it around. No. Okay, hang on. I'm going back. Okay, turn around. Turn around. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're going to have to look at this upside down, I think. So this is where Australia is today. Here somewhere. And again, they show us on the maps, right, that Australia, is pretty much there, right? When you look at South America and Africa. But we don't get Australia. There's no Australia. We've got all these islands here. Now we've got, is that Guinea? I'll just wait for it to buffer. The future is buffering. And well, here we have the Tropic of Capricorn, and that definitely goes over Australia. So this landmass, I mean, is that how big Australia is? Maybe, we don't know, but it's all green. Right? There's no big desert in the middle. There are camels. There's some strange monkeys and things, different people, but there's no Australia. Now, what do they call? I don't know that there's even a name on this continent. Okay, there you go, New Guinea. Okay, so it's New Guinea. Now, at the moment, New Guinea is just a little tiny island up here somewhere. And down here again, we have Brasilia, the Brasilia region, which is very interesting. There's a movie called New Brazil, right? Which is about all this weird kind of stuff. Look at this. You've got a dragon fighting a lion. And, I mean, we see that all the time, don't we? in motifs of those who wish to rule us. All these dragons and lions, unicorns, but camels, right? There's camels in Australia. They try and tell us that they were brought by ships. Rabbits. Australia's got the biggest camel population, and I think one of the biggest or the biggest rabbit populations too. So is this Australia? And if it is, then what happened? Because all green, right? Lots of rivers and stuff. And I got a comment on my Spiral Up channel, and they were saying that it looks like, was Australia like, what are they called? Like ice burnt, when things get like frostbite kind of thing, because it got frozen. Because it's out in this outer ring, which is now frozen, apparently. Is that what caused the desert? Or apparently, again, Jason from Archaics, go check out his channel. I'm going to have another chat with Jason, actually. We're going to get him on Tartaria, Australia. And he said that it looks like Australia looks like it's being like ripped by something. And again, is that maybe ice? Was the ice built up and then it, I don't know, right? Did the ice ring go out? Is it bigger now than it used to be? Because if this map, is real, and we have no reason to believe that it's not, because again, with these kind of things, why would someone go to all this work for nothing, right? Then it's not like they're going to make money off it or anything. It's just a lot of work, and everything else is correct as far as we can tell. And of course, lands of the north, Hyperborea. So getting back to the cigar-shaped ships, that could still be there, and they could just be flying in. That's close as, right? And they could still have high technology. And then all these lands out here look like they might still be covered. But as you can see, this is sort of thinner here, and there's a lot more on the inside here. So, who knows? It's very strange, isn't it? Like, it looks like Australia's been ripped in half, or I don't know, something very strange. But then there's even outer lands, right? Again, this is Brazil. I think it says Brasilia. Mermen. All the kings are around the outside. I'm really annoyed I can't. You can normally turn this map around, but it might be because I'm sharing. It's at justdavidrumsey.com if you want to check it out. But it's got all the kings around, but it's written in Spanish, so I can't read it. But just look at this stuff. They're just cities everywhere. Very large dogs. Kanai Alani. Oh. So you can spend hours and days just going off this and checking out all the old names. Down here in America, of course, we always have Florida. It's been there a long time. That's called Cuba already. Island of Cuba. The other one we always find is Norumbega. Should be around here somewhere. Is it going to show us? I don't know if it's on this map. Maybe it's not. And also Virginia's on a lot of them as well, which is what this kind of region, I think. But not on this map, so there you go. I just got proven wrong. Guadalupe. Sicora. But, as you can see, this is the Americas, and look at all these cities everywhere, these red cities. They're just everywhere. So, there's a few tents up the top here that they draw as tents, but, these are drawn as cities and named. In the 1500s, of course, that was after 1492. Not much after 100 years, but it was completely, cities built out everywhere. And of course, over here we have Tartaria somewhere. Here's the Sea of Tartaria. And it's very hard to read all this upside down. I think we found it over here last time. There's one, Tartary. But this is when it was starting to be broken up too. So it's all different regions, Tartary, this and that. But also look at Greenland, right? And look how close all this land is to these inner lands, right? To the Hyperborea. And look at the shape of Greenland, by the way. But pretty close, right, to the Sweden and Finland, the Nordic countries. Very close to Canada. Griffin up here, Terra Incognito. So what was going on back then? What do you think? So there you go. The what is it? The Monty's 10-foot planisphere of 1587. David Rumsey. All right. I'm back. All right. What did everyone think of that? Ocala, Florida. Oh, hello, T-Tree. T-T. Truth Seeker. Yeah, the illustrations, yeah. I mean, they put so much work into them, didn't they? 1492, when Columbus sailed the ocean blue, or so they say, right? And someone went to found the city of Columbia. Cat 14, hello, WA. Oh, nice. Live in where? Issaquah? Where's that? Do you mean WA is in Western Australia, or is that like Washington in the USA? The real Aussie guy, is there a high def of the map? Yeah, did it not come through very well? When you go to the site, you can zoom right in. It's really good. Yeah, davidrumsey.com. Actually, let me I'll drop this in the chat. This is there we go. If you go to that site and just scroll down to the bottom, wow, lots more comments. Scroll down to the bottom, you'll find the big map. It's a pretty cool site too. It's got tons of maps and old books and photos of cities and things. Lady Lux, late night. It is 8:12 p.m. here in Western Australia. Oh, Guy Fawkes says Shari Ives should be watching Neighbours. Oh my God. Really? I heard that Neighbours had finished, didn't it, yesterday after like 35 years or something, and they had like Jason Donovan and Clay Minogue and people back, apparently. I don't know. Hello, Del King. Welcome. I can't speak. Sorry. American Indians are Tartarians that came from the India region. Well, yeah, I saw this an interview on Syncretism Society. Actually, I only saw half of it. And the guy was talking about was it the Aztecs or I think it was Aztecs. I can't remember. Some South American. Gosh, that's really bad, isn't it? Tribe. It was really interesting though. He was showing these maps and was saying that North America was India. And who knows, right? There's a whole channel called America is Egypt. They've just messed. Oh my gosh, there are oh my gosh, 310 of you watching. Hello, thank you all for being here. Hello, all the new subscribers too. I think I'm about to hit 65,000. And also, if you have not subscribed to my second channel, Autodidactic 2, please go across and subscribe. I'm at 29,600, so I need 400 more subs to hit 30,000. So I think, what have we got here? 314. So if everyone here goes and subscribes, then I'll be very close. There you go. 5 a.m. in Oregon. Wow, you're up early, Sarah. Bill Holmes, 5:13 in California. Wow. Oh, thank you, hippie. Yes, give me a like, please, guys. Help with the algorithm, all that kind of stuff. Rhonda Butterfly, waving from the ocean. Is it waving back at you? They look like they are from Javanese. Yeah. Well, James. Yes. Well, that's a very interesting comment. There's, I can't remember the name of the book, but if you look into the Philippines, there was a slave trade from the Philippines to the Americas in the 1500s. And then if you follow that story, there was some interesting happenings that went on about getting just about who they were declaring as natives and that kind of thing. So it's a very interesting story, that one. I was going to do a video on it, but it's going, to do it properly, I'd need to do so much research, and I haven't had that time yet. And also, there hasn't been a Tartari Australia for the last 2 weeks. Kelly was sick, and then now she's on a course this week. So next week, things will get back to normal, and we'll be announcing the Brisbane show and all the dates and everything, and letting you know all about that. And catching up to date. And like I said, we're going to ask Jason. He hasn't said yes yet. So if you're out there, Jason, you're coming on Tartari Australia. But I know he's busy, I think, the next couple of weeks. So it'll probably be in a month or so. Oh, thank you. Cat14, sub. Nice. Thank you very much. Rita Simmons, 7 a.m. in Texas. I've heard there's some weird stuff going on in Texas. I thought Texas was like the best sort of, what do you call it? The state that was going to hold the union, but they're trying to infiltrate. Spiral Up, Calistaga, Spiral Up. Yeah, that's my other channel. I've got 3 channels. I don't know how this happened, guys. I didn't mean it to happen, but it happened. So if you're not subscribed to Spiral Up as well, that's more, what's the word? Let's see. I don't like all these termed words, but human potential, shall we say, kind of. So if you're into that, go across and check it out. Carol Lewis, did you receive my package? I received a book. Carol, was that from you? Because it had no name or return anything on it. Someone sent me a book. Where'd you go, Carol? Carol Lewis, was that you? What was it called? Visions of Annie, or something about Annie, something like that. I haven't started it yet, but actually, I sort of have. I've given it like a bit of a read, but haven't really got into it. Is that what you're talking about? I've also received another stick, like a memory stick from someone, again with no name. That was all on Bendigo. I've got some stuff from Google Earth. I think that's all at the moment. Was it the book? That was the latest one. The book, Carol. There you are. Good. Yes. Thank you very much. Water on the cover. Yeah, the one. Yeah. It's in my bus. I'm actually inside at the moment, so I don't have it here. But yes, thank you very much. I am going to read it. So there you go. Oh, look at that, Aussie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your kind donations. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. There you go. Good little song. Thank you very much for your support. And thank you to everyone who does support me on PayPal and Patreon as well. And I'm getting everything together. I'm going to start posting on Patreon. In fact, I've got to actually work out how to do it. I don't know how to do it, but I'm trying to get organized. I'm trying. I'm getting there. Two Joy has family in Katoomba. I drove to Katoomba once for a wedding. We had what did we have? God, I think we had I don't remember, it was 2 days or something, not much time. No, it must have been that 3-4 days to drive from Perth to Katoomba. And it was very interesting. We drove very fast, but it's a very, very nice place. I remember walking in the chemist and almost dying because we'd been out in the bush, and the perfume and stuff in there, literally always, oh God, I almost passed out. Hello from Merseyside, UK, John King. How are you going? On Facebook, no doubt. Nice. Bernie, hey, Bernie, I was going to send you an email. Where have you been? But we didn't do a live this week. Let me know what's going on. Are you still on the Leaky project on Saturdays? Hello from Indiana, Ray Benson. Hello. Melisande, is that right? 11. Hello. All right. And what else was I going to show? With anyone got any interesting words for the dictionary? I wonder what alchemy is. What do you reckon? Alchemy? See, I'm not actually. Oh, they used to spell alchemy with an I. Al apostrophe CHIMY. And chemistry with an I. I never knew that. So it was chemistry. Wow. It's chemistry. Sound like I've got an accent. Chemistry. The more sublime and difficult part of chemistry, and chiefly such as related to the transmutation of metals, gold defining a universal remedy for disease, and an alkabest or universal solvent, and other things now treated as ridiculous. Oh, that's not very nice. This pretend science, oh my God, that's just putting the daggers in, was much cultivated in the 16th and 17th centuries, but is now held in contempt. Formerly mixed metal used for utensils. So there you go. So they're just talking about transmutation of golds. Of course, alchemy was a lot more than that, but I think it was more about monoatomics. I don't know. No doubt Bernie will tell me. But how's that chemistry now? Of course, you can't see that screen because I didn't share it because it's very. Oh my God! What the hell? I didn't invite you in. Bernie just popped up on the screen. Hello, Bernie.
I hijacked your stream.
Oh, I just remembered what else I had to do. Oh, where'd you go?
Well,
you can come back. That's all right.
I have to uninvite myself until you actually officially let me in.
Oh, good. All right. No. Anyone, let's have a vote. Who wants Bernie in? Say yay or nay for the Burn Eye Man. That's mean, isn't it? No, of course we want Bernie in. There you go. Have you had a haircut?
No, just tied behind. I was at the river earlier today. And moving.
Got worried there for a bit, mate. Jeez. Can't cut the locks.
No, definitely not.
How do you
figured it'd be easier if I just jumped in to answer a couple questions for you. And yeah, we didn't do a stream this week. So I will message Harry Hubbard and see if he will be available for Monday. And if you want, you can come back on. I got a leak project tomorrow, or I guess tonight. So your morning. It's my schedule's so backwards. But yes, cool. I'm going to sleep right now. When I wake up this evening, I will have Leap Project on. So if you want to hop on there with me, you are more than welcome to again.
Okay, that's cool. Well, send me, what time?
It's 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so 8 p.m. Pacific. So I always forget what your time zone is to mine.
Do I have to grow a beard to have Mountain Time? Because I'm not good at growing beards. I don't know. It is 8:23 p.m. here at the moment. Turning into a mountain man.
14 hours from now. 14 hours from now.
Okay, so that's tell you 10:30. Yeah, I'll be up and awake. Cool. All right. What are you talking about?
I was hoping to do a little bit more on the Siberian part of the Tartarian Wall because that would be huge. That side's not supposedly excavated or has nearly the history, and Google Earth isn't allowed into operating there as much too. So there's less access on many levels. So who knows what treasures might be found there.
Cool. We can do it. Ray Benson says, who is Bernie? Bernie is Burn-Eye Mind's guy, the science guy without the bow tie. That's who he is.
Oh my God, you got it all. And you added in no bow tie. I'm that punny guy, the punny alchemist.
The punny guy? The punny guy? What?
Because it's a rip on Bill Nye, the not legit science guy. So I'm Burn-Eye, the mind's third eye science guy without the bow tie. You were even the one that said without the bow tie. I thought you were making fun of Bill Nye's bow tie and me not having one.
No. Real science guys don't have bow ties. We know that. Bill Nye taught us that. If you wear a bow tie, you're a sly guy.
The sly guy.
Well,
Anywho.
Unless you got tails and you can dance really well. Anywho, we shall let you go to bed. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's 6:30 a.m. here. To everybody, have a great day or a great evening if you're in Australia. And I am going to bed because I'm a nocturnal weirdo, mad scientist that's a happy guy. So love you all, and we'll see you in 14 hours on Leap Project.
You shall. All right. Thanks for dropping in. Say hi to your mum for me. All right. Well, there you go. We just had a drop-in guest. That must be a first, right? Just dropped in. Clowns wearing bow ties. Yeah, clowns. Oh, I see clowns. Yeah, clowns. Who's been watching? Who is it? Conspiracies Are Us. The Nephilim Clowns series. That's pretty freaky. So what I was going to do is I was going to show you some videos. So let me see if I can work this out. Okay, so I think yes. Okay. Let me see. Okay, now I stop there and I do that. Sorry, guys. I'm getting there. Okay, I'm going to share the screen. Now this is a glitch in the Matrix. Oh, is it going to work? Hang on, it's not up there. It should be. Sorry, I'll share. Okay. Now I'm not sure if this is going to work. Now you can see that, but can you see that? Now I'm going to have to check my okay. Oh, okay. So it didn't come up. Oh, bugger. Okay. All right. That didn't work. How am I going to do this? Okay. Let me. I can normally share those screens. Okay. I think. Oh my God. I don't want to actually go to TikTok. That sounds scary. Oh, well, that sucks. I had some really cool videos. Let me give it one more go. See if we can sort it. They're very strange. And yes, TikTok is very bad for you. It's very bad for your health. It rots your teeth. But if you use it correctly for good and not evil, then it can be okay. Because with great power comes great responsibility. Okay. Actually, maybe I can do it this way. If I do that, and then I do that. Now, can you guys see that? Let me see. Oh, you can. All right. Okay, so check out this, right? This is see the two heads, right? Two deer. Way too expensive. Check this out. Oh, hang on. What happened to the other deer? All right. Did you see that? See, two heads. So I don't know. Is that real? Is that doctored? Or there is a bit you can see, right? Sort of, if you look in here, see it changes right there? Right, just in this bit. Right there, something happens. So I don't know. What do you reckon? Is that doctored? What do you think? Okay, I do have more. I have another one. What do you think of that one? Oh, that's a bit rude, Mark. Campbell would love Westworld. I've watched a bit of Westworld. I don't get that much time to watch shows. I've started so many series that oh gosh, there's too much information out there. It's begging the tree facing forward. Very odd. Not the old deer behind the tree. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know. I mean, this is the thing? With video editing technologies these days, things like that. It's a bit hard to know. This one. Oh, whoa. Okay, sorry guys, I had the volume up. Where are we? Okay. So share screen. So this one is the sky turning off, basically. That one. You can see the sky's blue. And look at that. And then it turns off. So look, it looks like it's nighttime. What do you reckon? Again, it's blue. And then it turns off. And this is another thing. There's all these videos of this not having daylight in the middle of the night in the US. So looks like this is light and the sky's gone blue and then it turns off. I don't know. What do you reckon? And I have one more. Oh, stop sharing. Hello. Oh my gosh. How do I turn this off? There. Okay. So this last one is the most interesting. This is, you know how we just looked at that old map, and all the old maps have, the sea monsters on them, right? There's all these stories of sea monsters, and of course dinosaurs were massive sea monsters as well. So, what do you think of this? This one is pretty interesting. Okay. I just got this from a follower. So I'll say. Okay, so this is a camera from a deep sea station or something, and look what swims past. Now, what do you think of that? I think it shows it in the speed they released it. I think they show it quicker. Where is it? And then after that, do not want to miss it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, this is slow again, but look at this. What do you reckon? And this is supposedly way down deep and way out in the ocean. And then he plays it at full speed or at a sped up speed. This one. What do you reckon? What do you think about? Oh, did I share that screen? Are you all sitting there going, we can't see it? Oh no. Oh no, I did share. Cool. Big fish. What do you think? That would make a lot of sushi. Lots of small frogs. No, Jennifer, I haven't seen lots of small frogs. Yeah, so There you go. Some interesting stuff. That were from TikTok. So I've actually been. I don't. I get on like 5 minutes just because there is some interesting stuff on there. But you have to go and find channels and like them and watch your feed, or else you still get lots and lots of crap. A whale croc looked like it, didn't it? Tea tree. Hundreds of small frogs here. We shouldn't kill large fish. Water dragon. Yeah. So there you go. What do you think about all that? There's some weird stuff going on. And that's kind of the good thing about TikTok. It's, because there's all these uploaded videos of this weird stuff that people see, like the two suns and the weird skies and weird creatures and all this kind of stuff. So there's so much going on. So getting going. What are we doing? Where are we? An hour. All right. We're doing well. All right. So I might just go through. That's pretty much all I've got prepared for today because I'm still trying to get my hard drive fixed. I've lost all my 50 gig of info. So here we go here. We'll read a few comments. Water dragons, leviathans. Yeah, so this is the thing. We've got names for these creatures, right? But of course, they're all fiction. Most oceans are not explored. Yeah, exactly right. What do they say? 70 or 80% of the ocean's not explored. It's like whoa. If you're like the only one of those things, imagine meeting the other female. Oh, gosh. Deep sea aqua. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I know, right? You wouldn't want to be behind it when it went to the toilet. Weird Australian dudes. Come on, Hugh. Are you? Who are you? Oh, who are we? God, I can't read. Yes, I'm quite spiritual. Thank you. Jesse Burton. Oh, thank you very much. James De Silva, Deep Sea Aqua Turd. Oh, gosh, why did I read that? Oh, my gosh. Cat 14, thank you very much for your kind donations. Very much appreciated. It's not an Iron Chef. Well, it doesn't exist. I actually saw another thing with iron, talking about iron, copper tools. Apparently Victor Schauberger was onto it, but I didn't know that. I haven't seen that, but he was using copper tools for farming, right? Copper spades and shovels and hand tools and plows and things, and he was getting really good yields, and it's to do with the magnetic field of the earth, and that steel basically, I don't know, cuts it or is not good for it, and copper enhances it. So because people are also using copper, like copper as growing frames, basically, or just antennas in the garden. You just put like little copper antennas in there, and plants grow better. And actually, I think that I may. Okay, look, I might have one more video that's pretty interesting. Okay. Now I remember, and I'm talking about copper. Check this out. It's pretty cool. It's just a little experiment thing, but it's pretty cool. It's just static electricity. Look at that. So these are the kind of classes, physics and science classes we need in schools, right? I mean, that's cool. Bit of static electricity. That's all you need. Woohoo! And that'd just be plastic. It just needs to be plastic strips. So there you go, guys. Something you can show the kids at home. Education should be fun, right? Who remembers like Dr. Julius Sumner Millis? He'd have to be from Australia, I guess. He was our sort of crazy scientist. And I was thinking about the other day, how can they call them mad scientists, right? They want us to think that they're mad. But he was cool. Like they used to teach science and all this cool stuff back in the day, and you just can't even find it these days. Well, it's starting to come out on TikTok again. But this is the thing, and this is how our world works. You know, all these forces are still at work, but no one knows about them anymore. That's what they've spent all the time hiding from us, right? With their spells and their spell magic. Now, did I have? Let's see. I tend to collect words. What have I got here? Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at some words, shall we? I'll go for another 30 minutes or so. So, words are spells. We know this, right? So, I'll write down words. So, what have we got? Here we've got infantry, right? Infantry from the army. Infants, right? So, was the original armies, were they made up of the orphans, the orphan babies, the infants? And they became the infantry. Who knows, right? They didn't have a family tree. They had an infantry. What have I got? Factory. Fact. Ori, as in oratory. So, okay. Oratory. So, a factory's, I don't know what I'm trying to say there at all. Ward. Hospital wards, right? A ward. That's where that you ward off evil spirits. So that's probably like a word that's sort of thrown back, right? That because that's what healing would have been back in the day, warding off evil spirits. Entertainment, enter, taint, enter the taint. Ment is the mind. So enter the tainted mind, entertainment. Internet. To intern a body, it's what you do to a dead body, right? You intern it. So the intern net. There you go. Massacre, a mass acre. I mean, did that come from all the stuff they used to do? Die. I mean, we have die cast, right? And dice, which are called die. I mean, all these words with different meanings. It doesn't make sense, right? Die. You can use a die to play a game, like roll it. And you can make a die, which is something like a mold, or you can die. Jewel. Jewel is like a ruby, like a precious stone. It's also a measurement of energy. So is that a tie that jewels are to do with energy? And another thing I was thinking about that is kilo. What was it? Kilo. Kilo. This whole thing about weight. Think about the word kilo. I know it's short for kilogram, but they always say, how many kilos are you? Ki is chi, is life force, and lo is low, right? So how many kilos are you? How low is your energy? It's all in the spells, right? Okay, so future. So the word, what is it? I guess a prefix, fut, F-U-T, means to run towards or to transition, right? And right? Is, the first city, Mesopotamia, all that kind of stuff. So future, to run towards There you go. What else we got? Temperature is another one, right? The temp at timer of the circulatory system, of course, is a circuit, right? Energy, again, our body is a circuit. Of course, when you get sold out, S-O-L-D, sold, S-O-U-L-E-D, sold out, like a soldier, the soldier, right? First you become in the infantry and then you become a soldier. Your soul dies. So war's not good. Don't do that. Interest. Well, yeah, bank interest, interesting. It's not that interesting because I don't pay it anymore. Alien. I think about this a lot. Alien is actually alien, alien, L-I-E-N, which is a legal term. Torso. Well, torso tells us it's a toroid, right? Tells us our body is a toroid. Ice cream, of course, right? Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. Hierarchy, the arc, right? The arc, the archons, air of the archons, hierarchy. History or hysteria. Time backwards is emit. And a tower, right? Tower, to where? Who knows? So there's a couple of my names. A couple of my names, a couple of my words. What else we got here? Mortal, mortar. So cement, cemetery, right? And mortar, mortal. So these buildings, right? Cement, cemetery, mortar, mortal. Don't know what brick is, but you know that got to do with death for. Spectrum and spectre, right? Spectre is an evil spirit. Spectrum is what we see in, right? We see in a certain spectrum. We've got kingdom, right, which is the dome of the king or the domain of the king. And wisdom, it's the domain of the wise. And independence, right? We think it's independence, but it's actually in dependence. So independence means you're depending on someone. It's backwards. Of course, mourning is mourning, sad. You know, the authors are the authority, and blah blah blah. Information is information, to inform as well. God, there's lots of these words. Oh my God, there's so many. They keep going. Pharaoh, as in Pharaoh, which is iron, right? Ferrous. Radium is the elemental. Is the sign for radium is Ra, Ra, right? So we've got Pharaoh, which is iron, radium, which is Ra. So all these things. Garden, is that to guard Eden? Don't know. Sword, this word. So there you go. Forests are for rest. There you go. A couple of my words. All right. So what do you think of that? Oh, here we go. Register is regist. What does gist mean? Entered, tamed, and manned. Ford found on rubbish dump. What? Ford found on rubbish. I'm not sure about that one. Shane, what are you saying? Revolt. Revolt. So there's another one. Volt. Voltage. Revolt. Put more energy into it, right? Give it a jump start. Yeah. Hello. Is hell and low. So say hi instead, right? One's low, one's high. Yeah, sandwich. Yeah, I've often thought about sandwich. That's a weird one. Yeah, realize, of course. Emmett is, it's me, it's my dog time. Yeah. So Emmett, Back to the Future. Dr. Emmett, right? Doc Emmett, his name backwards is Time. Dr. Time. Mortgage is a death pledge in French, Francais. All the words that end in algia, like nostalgia. What does algia mean? Is that like algae? Algae? Fungus? I don't know. But there's lots of those. There's lots of ions. Of course, ion is the energy, right? When they break down, try to find something smaller than the atom, it was just energy, and that's the ion. So the ion is the energy, the living energy that makes us live. Ra is Horus, is the sun. Yes. My tire is getting bald. I need to retire. Very good. Right? My avatar is getting bald. I need to retire. That's very good. Backwards, Freemasons, yeah, it's all backwards. Can we finally admit that inflammable doesn't make any sense? Flammable, inflammable. Well, yeah, it's kind of like the same thing, right? Independence. It kind of means it's in flames. I agree. Yes, we can finally admit that, I think. Uncle Bob died and rose 3 days later, right? Rose. Just like a flower. Destiny. What does that mean? Destiny. Vividness. Joe Bribham. Just biding his time. Just biding his time. What's Dovik? Ferox Angel. Oh. Ritmo Pinheiro. Hello from Portugal. Thank you for joining us. I said before, Portugal is actually means the port of the Gauls. That's where it came from. Yes, the salt must flow, Stuart. I agree. Gist is to have the knowledge of something. Of course, gist, yeah, to get the gist of it. Okay, so I didn't get the gist of your last comment there, James, which I've now lost. Yeah, right. Yeah, like so. Like register, gist at right? I don't know. Is that what? But yeah, gist is in lots of things. Recycle, so we can cycle, and then we can do it again, just like we do on a bike. German, pronounced her. Oh, really? Herman. Well, there you go. As in like Herman Munster. Salty Army. I just wish he would discover the flat Earth. Yeah, and Tartaria, right? I think Salty knows a bit more than he sort of lets on. I've heard a few things that he's sort of said. He actually did a chat with Owen Benjamin. Excuse me, about 2 weeks ago. It's on BitChute. Of course, Owen was asking questions, but I think Salty sort of sticks to his topic, but I think he's at least seen the stuff. Chosen, choose sin. Oh, nice. Good morning. Yes. Good death, right? And also wake up. Awake is another right? A funeral. Natal. Rosicrucian. Oh God. Oh my God. There are. Oh my God. Sorry, I was about 3 hours behind on comments. Lizard people. Yes, I agree. Lizard people. Oh, salt. There's lots of salt coming. I drive a Subaru and was thinking sub Aru under Oz. Who is Aru? I don't know. But my dad's a Kiwi, and his sister, my auntie and uncle, came to visit when I was like 10, and they had a Subaru, but they were telling us that they bought this new car, and we're going, what kind of car? And they're going, a Subaru, and we're going, what? A Subaru? And literally, it took us a few days to work out what they were saying, and they were saying Subaru. I don't know. Come on, Kiwis. Time to pull the game up. Human, yes, the color of man. Human means sea monster. Does it mean sea monster? I think it means monster. I didn't know it meant sea monster. The Phoenicians. Queen, a lizard breath. Yes, I agree. He says on Normie's level. Yeah, well, he's got a big audience, and he's trying to save his country pretty much. I think that's more in his agenda than doing the flat Earth thing. But this is the thing. Everyone's got to do their own thing, right? I mean, there's lots to be taught and lots to be learnt out there. Earn a living. And then there's writing, right? You write in a sentence, just like you get in prison, and they teach you to write in cursive so that you can curse with your spelling. It's just everywhere, right? You are a bus. Super. Oh, yeah, right. Nice. You are very good, Sean. Very good. You are a bus. Phoenicians, exactly right. The Phoenicians became the Venetians and occupied Venice. Exactly. That's why it's the water city, right? The sunken city. Brittany, South Mississippi. Hey, y'all. I'm learning a bit of Southern twang. Where is Jessica? Did she leave me? Gosh, she was here before. How rude. Karen Bishop. Yes, yeah, exactly right. And a lot of people say, is it AB as far as blood groups? AB original? Who knows? And you got comments everywhere. The nucleus, never sitting in a cell. The nucleus. Yeah, right. What's cleus? I wonder. I can curse. Oh, don't do that though. That's not nice. That stuff comes back. We're all doing life. Yeah, the life sentence. I know, right? In cursive. Yeah, understand. Yeah, don't understand people because it's standing under them in a stand. Genius. The genie is us. Genius, idiot, best description. Don't say that, Browns boy. Everyone's a genius because the genie is us, right? That's the genie. The genie, the which is like a spirit, right? A link to a higher knowledge. Many of these words have Latin and Greek roots. Take integrate, perhaps enter, but the magic spell stuff would be internet, enter the net like a fish, yeah. How about the magic seeds like ibuprofen? Ew. Ibuprofen, profane. Oh, okay. That's a bit, yeah, right. Good point, David. Recognize, recog. Ooh, recognize, recognize. Nice one. Yeah, recognize. That's to recog. Recognition. We call Subarus Scooby-Doos. Scooby-Doos. Yeah, I was looking at some Scooby-Doos, some You Are a Bus, some Subarus. I need to get myself a car. I need to get myself an automatic that I can drive really quickly, like in the next 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that a big chunk of money falls out of the sky. I'm rubbing my lamp. Solidarity, yes. Soul. What's that other word? Idolatry. That's idol worship, isn't it? Yeah. Be less than those who curse you. Be less. I'll be less those who. I was going to say be less those who curse you. Yeah. Expelled. Pelled. What's pelled? I used to be appelled. Now I'm expelled. Is re-established. Re is re-established. Guru, Guru. Yes, very nice, Knuckles. Many intelligent people on this channel. Oh, thank you, David. There are many intelligent, many autodidactic people, shall I say, on this channel. And again, if you like the artwork, make sure you hit S-Ra up, Sarah. And she would be happy to have a chat as she's starting. She's launching a business, basically, is what she's doing. And that's what we all need to be doing at the moment, right? Starting these new world, new earth businesses where we're no longer attached to Babylon. I've got another video coming out tomorrow. My gosh, there's so many comments here. Still 300 of you. On the word pharmakia. Pharmakia. Guess what that means? You'll have to tune in tomorrow. It's coming out, I think, at 12 o'clock tomorrow on this channel. Elaborate. No, I shall not elaborate. L. See, that's the thing. All these L words. L is, Elohim, right? The gods. L. Aberrate. What does aberrate mean? That's like a bore, to not like something. Yeah. Baal, the Bible. Yeah, I've also heard the Bible is like the 2 bulls. And Bible obviously just comes from bibliography. Bible actually just means book. Pretty much. And the alphabet, right? The alphabet is AB, alpha and beta. Like they're not very creative with their words, are they? The Harlot's Bible. Oh, there's some interesting Bibles out there, though. Sorcery, yeah. I mean, this is the thing, sorcery, right? And then everyone's talking about source. So I don't know if I like sauce as a word for God. And then it reminds me of tomato sauce as well. Maybe that's what they were doing in sorcery. Maybe they were just making, delicious sauces for people's meals. We don't know. Saw Babel, yeah, Babylon. Gonna Babylon. Dun, 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 sing my song. Live. Yes, live is evil backwards. This one always gets me. Yeah, dog God. Yeah, I know, right? This is the thing. So God is good, right? You add an O to God and you get good. The devil is evil. So you take away the D and you have evil, which is live backwards. Of course, when you live backwards, you're evil. But yeah, the dog one, I know, right? But this is the thing, right? Dog's man's best friend. Are dogs gods? This is the thing. I mean, the Egyptians, right? Who was it? Horus? Was it Horus? The jackal head, the dog head? But yeah, I mean, I love dogs, but there's something going on there. There's got to be. I agree. That's always got me in that one. Conjure, yeah, nice. To con. Endure. I wonder if that's being changed from lure. To con and lure is to conjure. Sorcery and pharmacy are the same. Yeah, don't give it away. People have to watch my video. Real Aussie guy, yeah. Sorcery and pharmacy are the same. Exactly. And this is what they do is they change the meanings, because when they translate books, especially back in the day, they would translate them from Latin and Greek and they would have like 4 or 5 different translations of the word. And so they could just pick and choose which ones they wanted, which basically completely changes the narrative, right? The meaning of the book. Oh, Carol, what does your cat disagree about? Anubis. Thank you, Karen. It was Anubis, the dog-headed man. Yes, and spirit levels. Yes, and later. Oh, gosh, everyone knows it was Anubis. Some people think that the Sphinx's head was actually Anubis, and at one point, and it was cut down. Dogs get a free pass into heaven. I agree. Who are we? I agree they do. Dogs are awesome. I don't have a dog. First time I haven't had a dog in a very long time. Dog people, yeah. Where was that one? Dog people. I saw that somewhere. Someone said dog people. Are there silent? Oh, silent underdog. Yes, the cynocephaly, the dog-headed people, written about in books. In fact, there's a book from the 1500s which talks about one of the kings of France back, when there was a few different kings and princes and that. Making a deal with these cynocephaly, dog-headed people, and giving them lands and things, and yeah, sort of doing a trade deal with them. So this is the thing, right? Like, who knows? We just don't know. We know something went on. There's lots of scars all over this world. I like cats and dogs. Nice ones only. Yes. I know, isn't it? And that's the other thing. I don't like that people use, the word dog as a put down. You dog, you dirty dog, and you bitch. Dogs are good. They shouldn't do that. They should be calling them, I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with reptiles, but reptile beings, slithery. Right. Credo Mutwa, spirit levels. Yeah, Credo Mutwa from Africa. The African spiritualist dude. Who they used to talk about? Who did he used to talk about? The Elohim and Anunnaki, didn't he? I haven't seen that in a long time. Sign. Yeah, I saw the sign. I opened up and saw the sign. Sine wave, sign here, sign at James, this is an adult's show, mate. Okay, we'll have none of this silly buggery, shenaniganess. James says, undie stain to stain the undies. So there you go. That's an understatement if I ever heard one. Nuclear, nice. Nuclear. Interesting. In UK, dogs bollocks. I know, right? This is a thing. Why put down dogs? Dogs are good. Dog Kent. What about the name Kent? Dog Kent? What's Dog Kent? I don't know what Dog Kent are. Dogs only reflect. Yeah. I agree. Right. Bad dog, bad owner. Hippie Shake. 4 dogs. See, I haven't had a dog in, oh gosh, like 2.5, 3 years almost. And then I'm actually petless at the moment for the first time in my whole life. But I'm going to be doing a bit of traveling, so I'm not in the position to get a new pet, but I really, really would like one. Maybe I'll just have to drop in at people's house and be like a surrogate pet owner. Below. Catholic, a cataholic. Nice. Dogs shouldn't eat cooked chicken, but no, yeah, exactly right. That softens them and they can splinter in their throats. What about kids? They are not children. Baby goats. Yeah, exactly. Kid is a baby goat. Yeah, I've thought about that. Children apparently has connotations too. And I was listening to, I can't remember, but they were basically just saying sons and daughters. And I thought, you remember, back in the day, again, right? Gosh, I'm not really turning 50 in 2 weeks. It's just a rumor. But back in the day, like everyone, like if you're a grown man and you saw a kid, you'd call it son. You see it in all the old movies. Hey, you going, son? Hey, son. So that they used to call them sons. And I don't know about the daughters, but no doubt. But yeah, son and daughter and man and woman. I have 4 months old multi-poo. You be careful with that multi-poo, Tracy. I mean, it could be good, I guess, if someone's breaking into your house. But yeah, hopefully you don't have too much of a cleaning bill with the old multi-poo. Of course, that's a Maltese cross poodle, people, for those not in the know. Almost as dangerous as a shit poo. A shit poo. Don't buy a shit poo. Lots of cleaning up to do. I love being didactic too. Yes, well, you can be didactic and you can be autodidactic. You can go and meet someone smart and be didactic, be taught by them. As long as you don't believe every word they say, that I guess that's the auto bit. Conundrum. Ginkgo, yes, a pair of rents. What does that mean? I love learning too. Michelle Stevens, future is the best word for younger. Oh yeah, okay, very nice. For young adults, Ritmo Pinero, the futures. ADHD, a demon harnesses dopamine. Very nice. And of course, yeah, that's what all these attachments are. That's what all these mental issues are pretty much. I mean, the real ones, that they're demon attachments. They just are. And the mild ones are stress of living in the Babylonian system. It's not a good system for us. It's time for us to leave it. Oh my gosh, I've gone over time. It's 1 hour and 34 minutes. All right. Does YouTube turn years to yeets? I don't know. I don't even know what a yeet is. I'm almost 50, man. Come on. Yeah. Goodness, you're not going to buy a shit poo. All right. Seminary, where Catholic priests are taught. Ooh. Yeah, right. Ekbwa. Try saying seminary a different way, guys. That's not very good. 16 unadoptable safe dogs laying right here. Oh, Jennifer's dog rescue. Well, of course. Unadoptable. Well, good on you. Does that mean you can't adopt them out, or is there something wrong with them that you have to keep them? But if you're looking for parents, you can put down what state you're in, and people can contact you. But good on you. We all need to do things like this. Look after our animal friends and our, gosh, I can't even say human friends, can I? Our men and women and sons and daughters. Bye to the Babel system. Yeah, bye, baby, goodbye. The Real Aussie Guy turns 50 in September. I'm going to beat you by a month. 13th, I am turning 50. Well, that's what they say. I don't know if I believe them. It's written on my birth certificate, but, I was not I didn't have the cognitive ability at that time to know if that was the correct year, because I sure don't feel 50. I think it's a scam. I think someone's come in. I think it must be a Mandela effect. That's what it is. I'm going with Mandela effect. Yeah, definitely what it is. No, so I'm doing a course on my birthday, and so maybe the weekend after that or the weekend after, I'm going to be busy. I've got Miss Jessica is flying in the next couple of weeks as well. But yeah, I would like to have a get together too. So I might just, in a park kind of thing. I'll have a meetup if you are in Perth or WA. So there we go. A few more comments. You are not turning, you are shining. Oh, thank you, Carol. I'm shining 50, everyone. All right. Over 40,000 kilometers here in Chile. They called children kids too, cabras. What? Over 40,000 kilometers here in Chile. Children kids. Well, there you go. So cabros, is that like a baby goat? Campbell and Martin need to hook up again. Yeah, Michelle, yeah. Yeah, I've been so busy. I've actually put out a couple of emails. Going to get Dave Weiss on the show. We're going to do a live. Jason, we're going to get on Tartari Australia. I've been thinking of getting Martin and UAP, Dougie, back for a chat, and a few other people as well. I need to work out my schedule, because I would like to get something, weekly, right? Something routine. I'm not very good with routine, am I? So I would like to have something where I interview people, have a chat with, people from this niche, shall we say. Someone said, is there a meetup in Canning Vale? Crystal Gem, meetup in Canning Vale. Maybe. I have to see. The last one we had in Kings Park, because it was central. Sarah, look awesome, excited for you. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, I just got a message. Jessica is not in the chat. 5 years will pass quick enough. Yeah, right. Are you 44 or 45, Richie? I can't remember. Check word. Is it in the dictionary you found? Word with a Y. Is that how rappers spell it? No, it's not in. No. We do not have word. 50 is the new 25. Thank you very much, James. I agree totally. But isn't it weird? I remember when I was young, like 60 were like old people with grey hair. Right? Now 60s, it's not that. So that, they're trying to kill us with all this stuff, right? All this stuff in the air and the food and the water and the, frequencies, but we're living longer. So, we can't be beaten. So Shane, is it Shane's birthday? I just missed that. Shane, is it your birthday? Oh, it is. Everyone's saying happy birthday, Shane. Happy birthday, Shane. Oh, you turned 51 yesterday. That's my pleasure, Shane, for reminding you. No worries at all. Happy birthday. All right. Leprosy is very interesting. Yeah, leprosy. Little pieces falling off of me. I'm not half the man I used to be. That's because I caught leprosy. I got off drugs 3.5 years ago. So life is beautiful. Nice work, Kat. Well done. Good on you. No, they can't kill us, Bill. No, they cannot. They cannot. So there you go, guys. All right. We have done 1 hour, 39 minutes and 54 seconds. So thank you for being here. I'm going to say goodbye now. 323 of you watching. Thank you for everyone who supports me, everyone who's, all the subs, everyone who shares my work. Please make sure you give me a like, share this around, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for upcoming notifications of upcoming uploads, is what I say. Something like that. Anyway, thank you to everyone who supports me through PayPal and Patreon. And yeah, thank you for spending some time with me. Love you all. Have an amazing day, night, morning, evening, or whatever it is where you are. And I'll talk to you all on the next upload. Bye for now.